Bagel is just the sweetest, most gentle, loving little boy. He's extraordinary considering the fact that he was abused and tortured literally his entire life. The fact that he's so loving and forgiving and gentle is mind-blowing. I first heard about Bagel through Beagle Freedom Project. Beagle Freedom Project is a nonprofit organization that rescues mostly beagles and other dogs, but now cats as well, from animal testing situations. They actually purchased an animal testing lab that was in Oklahoma for many, many years. There was about 200 dogs and cats at the facility who had spent their whole lives being tested in toxicology studies, so toxicity testing with chemicals for the flea and tick industry. When I saw the cats that were available, I thought that it would be great to get a cat for my cat at the time who was still alive. I flew to Oklahoma to visit Freedom Fields. I had spoken to one or two of the staff members and asked them which cats they might recommend personality-wise based on what I was looking for. At the time, my cat, Lentil, was still alive. I had wanted a friend for her because she loved my dog and he had passed away and she was really lonely. So I needed to get her a cat friend who was just like my dog. Super chill, very affectionate, very friendly, was super relaxed and affectionate, and was going to be a good match for Lentil. Lentil passed away 2 weeks prior to me flying out there. And so I thought, they already recommended several cats. Those were the cats I was thinking of. And then when I met Bagel, he just sat in my lap immediately and started nuzzling me. And I just felt this bond. I trusted that he was the cat. And it was the most wonderful decision because he's amazing. My understanding is that when the cats were test subjects in the laboratory, that they were just identified by number. When Beagle Freedom took over the facility, they gave the cats names for the first time, and they gave him a name that most people would find very strange, but I recognized it from a movie. His name was Caterwaul. So I named him Bagel because he's so fluffy and he's really dense like a bagel, and he's like soft and warm, and he has these two swirls on either side that look like bagels with holes in them. It's uncanny. Bagel's personality is actually like a bagel. He's quirky in some ways. He's mostly just a cuddle bug. He's really well behaved and he's super smart. Very, very sweet. He wants to be near his human. The word I would use to describe Bagel is very warm and sweet. Bagel coming into my life has really been very healing for me. I just was really broken. It was the hardest year of my life. Maybe me and Bagel have helped to heal each other because Bagel certainly needed healing from that life that he came from. I also really needed healing because I wasn't sure how I was going to deal with so much loss in such a short period of time. I think that Bagel was sent to me by my cat and dog because they just knew that I wasn't going to be okay without them or without the love of another animal. Whenever you rescue an animal in need, it makes space for another animal in a shelter or in a rescue situation that requires attention. So I felt like I was doing it also to honor the pets that I lost. I really want people to be aware that animal testing that uses cats and dogs does still take place in this country in 2024. And in many cases, it's federally subsidized, so it's your tax dollars. People should have a say. And even when it comes to private labs and private companies doing testing, people can express their dissatisfaction by simply not buying those products. Many animals need rescuing from labs. It's not just shelters. I mean, animals everywhere need help. People can adopt cats and dogs from Beagle Freedom Project. There are many other rescues that help animals from laboratory settings. The sad reality is that cats like Bagel, once they're no longer of use, they're euthanized. And it doesn't have to be the case. So even if we can't stop animal testing, we can stop the euthanization of perfectly lovable animals from those facilities.